We're going to be going and ready to go. You guys ready?
Give me 30 seconds.
Five,
Hold on. Oh,
10.
can you still hear? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Why? What are you doing?
No, just again. Remember, I have that weird thing that when a text or something else comes in and something goes off the screen of the app, I go silent for some reason.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, I got you. I got you. All right. And, all right. So, Matt,
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Can
Good.
you? Can,
Excellent.
excellent.
I put headphones on. It makes I can hear Brian better with the headphones on.
I got you. I got you. All right. Well, then, I say we go ahead and get this thing rolling. And I'm going to have Lyle cue the music here. And we're live. Yeah. All right. It's us. It's the Random Kristian Show. And I am Christian. It's Tears for Fears. Breaking it down again. And I've got Matt and I've got Brian, I think. Maybe. Matt,
Who's
Brian.
got?
All right. Hey, guys. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. And it is our pre Mother's Day. I'm going to do a Mother's Day show. Yeah. That's, for all the mothers and what we like to, give tribute to the ladies that carried us for 9 months of their lives and made them miserable. We're going to do that next time. So, Lyle, good afternoon. How you doing, bud? Knocking on the door as always. All right, brother. Okay, so today, and yeah, thanks for shutting the door in the middle of the show or the beginning of the show. That's awesome. It always sounds great. Um, we got okay, now I gave you guys a little thing. I said I wanted to do random assignment or not assignments, but we're gonna do random just topics. None of us are gonna know what we're gonna be bringing up, so it's just gonna be boom, there it is. Um, and so I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. Any coronavirus updates? Everybody still got toilet paper in the stores?
We found yeast at Trader Joe's of all places. So that was pretty exciting. That's good.
We've got yeast. So, all
We
right.
can make our
Well,
own homemade bread. That's right.
well, hey, it is what it is, man. And I'm down with it. So, all right, Brian, everything cool out in the old Colorado? Dude,
Yes, sir. We actually finally getting some springtime weather and not freeze weather, so that's a good thing.
yeah, yeah, no, I know. We had a little cold snap pass through us here in Missouri, but it's starting to chill out or not chill out. Wow, that's a really poor term of words. Um,
We're
I,
talking about springtime warmth.
yeah, well, yeah, Midwestern springtime can go from 30 degrees to 80 in a day. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so uh, we're all alive, we're all good, everything's starting to it now. I mean, the opening up and everything like that, with everything's still in progress. Let me just put it that way. And what the hell is going on?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was me.
Did you
I
draw
opened
the?
up a.
You put the drawbridge down, or what's going on?
I did. I opened my front door to see what the weather was like outside
Ah,
because it was supposed to be mid 80s, but it didn't seem like it got anywhere near that today. So
well, that's the Central Coast too. So there you go.
yeah,
All right.
the thermometer says it's 67 on my porch.
Yeah. Well, it
So
lies.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we got to get somebody on the East Coast. We've got set West Coast,
That's
Rockies.
right. Yeah. Pacific Mountain Central. That would be
Oh,
an East Coast.
yeah. We got to cover all the time zones. We're gonna have to find somebody.
I've got a buddy in Massachusetts that's has some interesting ideas about things.
Matt, some strange guy that talks to you on the internet isn't always your friend. I'm just gonna
I know.
I'm just gonna put it out there.
He's my best friend.
Yeah. Oh God. Um. All right. So yeah, yeah. We're uh we're going on and now Brian, I know you may have to cut out here soon. So what in the oh that's your cat.
Yeah.
Live. It's live. That's you can't edit out a cat. There's well you can, but then you kill it and that's probably
Stay away from that.
not very favorable. Yeah. So Brian, I know you may have to cut out here soon. Um I mean, you think within the hour you're gonna have to buzz out or what, dude?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm just kind of waiting for a text from my buddy. So,
All right.
and I just got the text. He says he's heading home and ready for me whenever. So we'll do what we do, and then when I gotta go, I gotta go.
Okay, copy that. All right. Well then, you know what? I want you to kick off the random topic of the day subject
Okay.
type thing.
Um, I will say I have two strange topics that are kind of just mundane, but do you recycle, and do you believe it actually gets recycled when it's taken to the places? That's the one that I thought of today, and then the other one is um, well, let's just go with that one because the other one I'm having a moment like you guys had where you had this great idea and can't think of it. So
Okay. Well, the one thing I'm just gonna bag on every one of us for a second, but I asked about this last week after the show. I said, "Hey, here's an idea." All of us put it off till exactly today to come up with the idea. I think that's pretty awesome. I we all decided, oh yeah, by the way, um,
I'm going to use the idea I used, or we came up with a couple days ago, because it's a good one, I think. So.
all right. Well then,
So
okay.
my
So
wife
Matt's
did
the only one.
homework
Now you're
for me.
bragging because you're the only one who
No.
pre-planned.
My wife did the homework for me.
Oh,
So here's a good topic for you.
oh, so wow. Okay, so she's actually going to be on the show now, and you're just going to be the sidekick.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Matt, let's start with you. Recycling.
Yeah, I do recycle, and I've been called what they call a dream cycler. Uh, I think recycling's been shoved down my throat since I was a kid, whether that's a good or a bad thing. So my belief is if it's a plastic, paper, or glass, it should be able to be recycled, and it's not my job to figure out what. I throw it all in the recycling, and they pay someone to sort through, and they can throw it away if they want, whatever. I've done my part.
right.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, you just kind of nailed both questions right there in the bud. You just so pretty much you recycle. You're gonna do your end, and then you don't care what happens with it after that.
Well, I would love for it to be recycled,
But
but
you seem highly skeptic that it does.
oh well, I mean, we know that China is no longer taking plastic, right? They stopped taking plastic, so and they're pretty much that's where pretty much all the plastic went to be recycled. So if your major buyer is no longer buying it to recycle it and reuse it, it's going in the landfills. It is. It gets to our truck. Picks up our bin of recycling every week. It gets taken out to the facility, and They probably grab like glass is probably the only thing that they grab out of it.
Well, glass and any cans, because obviously there's a fee attached to a lot of those.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah. And we do I think we do use a lot of the aluminum and metal over and over again here. So um okay. So yeah, I get you. I see what you're saying. Um and so Brian, what were you what is your standpoint?
Oh, I'm so before I moved away from San Diego, my last job was I worked for a private recycling company. We recycled, most metals, uh, plastics, and paper. And so it was interesting when you learn what's kind of going on behind the scenes. But paper was being bought regularly and recycled regularly, and biggest buyers were overseas. Whether it was China, Indonesia, or otherwise, they would buy it, and we would separate it out. And then obviously the aluminum, copper, all those kinds of things, those had ready-made markets. Plastic was a little questionable, but we would actually try to separate it by type. And the highest value on buyback was the that stretch wrap that goes around um, pallets of
Yeah,
equipment or
stretch wrap.
whatever. Yeah, that stuff is super high quality and otherwise. But one of the things that I learned through the paper recycling business was that you hear, you probably have all seen those little things. Hey, don't go and buy things from Goodwill and all these different charities because they do this and they exploit that and all this kind of stuff. So through that industry, and this is sort of a deviation on my original thought, but it's part of what I was originally thinking because I thought it was a story that I'd love to tell, and even if a couple more people get the clue on it. So Goodwill employs people who have barriers to employment, whether they be mental capacity issues, physical barriers, those kinds of things. And so they actually had contracts with like Kaiser Permanente and places like that to take their paper and take it to a sorting facility, and they would sort it out by color and that kind of thing, because all white paper was worth more than mixed colored paper.
Right.
Yellow and manila and all those kinds of things. And so they had people in this facility that would grab it and separate it out. And there were people there that would stand there and help them. People with maybe advanced or severe autism, things like that. And it was kind of remarkable to see, because we would then buy their separated out paper and then put it to ours, and then bulk sell it in whole containers and ship it overseas and that kind of thing. And the interesting thing was I learned that some of these people are on full public assistance. They get housing, they get their bus fares for free, they get all those kinds of things. And so some of these people, as much as it sounded terrible, were getting paid 75 cents an hour. And the reason why is that they could not earn over a certain amount, or they would lose some or all of their assistance. And it was more important for them to have a monthly paycheck that was enough to cover their needs for food and housing and those kinds of things than it was to have a job that paid them whatever minimum wage was. And so the other money that they would earn would go to pay a fully able person to manage or monitor somebody. And they also had a program where they would actually train somebody to work at companies. So we actually, for a while, had somebody on our site from Goodwill come and do paper sorting by color for the paper that we would take in. And it was just kind of a neat thing, because there was really a different perspective as to why people were getting paid such low hourly. It was completely done out of respect for that person who whose major source of income and maintenance came from, a lot of the social, I mean, not social, but whatever you call it, networks of finances. So
Right.
anyway, I just thought that was kind of cool because I remember, going in there and, of course, you'd always, some of the guys with Down syndrome, they're always very huggy. And so they'd go in there and they'd come over and give you a big hug. And it was just, it was kind of very, very heartwarming experience. And at the same time, you also knew that, there was a process that they were going through, that they were teaching people to have a regular job. And I have a very good friend, his name's Mark, who is severely autistic, has very easily triggered rage and anger things, and he has a job washing dishes at a large retirement type home, center kind of thing, and I just always thought about him when I was doing this other work, and so it's kind of neat to see that kind of thing, and it was kind of all tied to my recycling life, and realized that, hey, I'm a consummate recycler. Colorado doesn't have, the CRV and everything like that, but if I crack a can of soda open or something, I still I still hold to that can and I take it in when I've got a garbage bag full. And in San Diego,
Yeah.
I would get $40 for the whole garbage bag full of crushed cans. Here, I'm lucky if I get five.
Right. They'll be like, yeah, that truck full will give you $3. Cool.
Right, exactly.
Well, and
But
they've actually cut down a bunch of those recycling centers. I think in this county, there's only, instead of there being like 4 in town, there's like 3 in the whole county.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah, the Replanet or whatever.
Huh.
I,
So wow. California's
yeah.
gone really repressive.
Well,
What the hell's the matter with you guys?
Yeah,
That's why I don't live there anymore. See?
I stay for the weather. People are like, why do you still live there?
Mudslides, traffic, high prices.
I live above the mudslides.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
No, the mudslide down to the other people. That's.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So no, I get it. Yeah.
We worry about wildfires here, and that's about it.
Okay, and so now now I'm not trying to be mean, but Brian, I'm just curious.
Yes.
A guy with anger issues, washing dishes with sharp knives, with grumpy old people. You think that's the best mix?
It was interesting, but it was something he could do. He was behind the scenes; nobody was around there. There were times that he had outbursts and would,
Yeah.
break a plate or something like that. It was kind of an interesting thing, but they really liked him because he's a very generally gentle person.
Yeah. I know.
Couldn't handle loud noises, and so if something went into a screeching or yelling mode, he would get very agitated very rapidly. And I mean, he's in his he's about 40 now.
Yeah.
And does very well, but he's got his own place and makes his own kind of way in life.
Right.
Does very well.
Awesome. No, that's I just I look for the stupid funny things, and so that was stupid and funny to me. And
Oh no, trust me, it's
the irony is, like, he's sitting there holding a big knife, and this lady comes up. This plate's dirty. You what? And, yeah. Then it's all over the news. Dishwasher goes berserk in funeral home, and not a funeral home. Well, it's soon to be funeral home. Retirement community, soon to be funeral home. It's a progression. It's progressive living, man. Mm, Start off in a crib, then parents' house, and then you get your own crib, and then you live in a crib with diapers and other old people, and then you're dead. So
yeah, right.
I try to keep things in perspective, and that's one way I do it. It's my own weird perspective way. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. All right. So yeah, I try to recycle. I'm gonna say, as much as, in fact, when I got married, and I'd moved in with my wife. Uh, she was not very big into recycling. She has these two small garbage cans. Okay. And I'm like, they're always overflowing, so I'd like help her take it out, to the when the garbage, garbage day was, and uh, I'm like, you have this big recycling bin here, and it's like one of those big cans, and I'm like, if you just separate even half this stuff, you're not going to have this problem. Oh, we just throw it all in there. It's not that big of a deal, and we don't have. So I said, listen, I'm going to get a separate can. I'm going to show you the difference. So I got a separate can, and I said, just put, and we can only do, they only do so much recycling here. It's some paper products, obviously some plastic, and only soda cans, not all sorts of aluminum, but soda cans, and they don't do glass. But so
Really?
yeah, so yeah, I know. I thought that was kind of weird too. But anyway, so within 1 week, we had maybe one trash can full. The recycling dumpster was like almost full,
Yeah.
and I was like, "There you go." And so and they were total believers. They're like, "Wow, okay, didn't really even think about it that much, but now that we see it, I'm like, I mean, you've got it here. Let's just keep it separated. It's not that big of a deal." So now we do it, and of course, now that the old Coronas, jacking everybody up, nobody's recycling. It's all going in the garbage. They just said put it all together. We're not separating it. We're not doing it. Which, going back to your question earlier, do I believe that people, are these places actually recycling a lot of it? While we were all talking here, I pulled up on the old Google interweb. A whopping 91% of plastic is not recycled.
I believe that.
Yeah, and I do too. I think a lot of these places, they will do some, and they're going to go for the, like you said, I think the paper and the aluminum and stuff like that. I think that's more of a value as to where the plastic, is not, and it's also I think a lot harder to deal with. You know, just in my mind, logically, it seems like it would be a lot harder to deal with because you have so many different versions of plastic. Um, it's there's just such a wide spectrum in the whole plastic genres. Um, So I get that. Do I agree with it? No, but I'm not the big smart guy that figures out how to recycle every bit of plastic and make it all work. Do I try to use it? No. I try to use as many reusable products as possible that aren't plastic. I do not think plastic's cool, to be honest. It's like, how much radiation is enough? Well, none, because
Everyone can stand 100 chest X-rays a year. Never. Anyway, but your thing about plastic, even it, we try not to buy things that have too much plastic wrapping on it. But even then, you can be driven up a wall
yeah.
because everything's got plastic on it.
Oh
And
yeah.
then I think that plastic does have its place when it's we with Tupperware for storage things. I mean, it's the ultimate in recycling. I think is Tupperware is wash it out and you reuse it, and you can get a lot more use out of something like Tupperware than you can out of glass for storage because glass you're eventually going to drop it and break it.
Right.
So I think if you use plastic strategically, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you this much. I have, working in the plastics industry, as working for an injection molding company, I have long thought how dumb we are by not taking all the plastic that's out there, and all the recyclable plastic, and just shredding it, grinding it, and turning it into this kind of hodgepodge blended type of plastic that could be used to make something. And I keep thinking to myself, how cool would it be to get yourself like a big huge ship, a tugboat, whatever, and a barge with a plastic pelletizing machine and then an injection molding machine, and just trudge around the whole world, grabbing up plastic, and then you just pull into a port and you drop off pre-made giant Lego bricks for people to make houses on.
Yeah.
Because you're making them all across the world, and it's not like specifically glass filled nylon plastic, or some specific type of HDPE or whatever type of plastic. It's just a common garden grade every plastic type thing, but it'll serve a purpose and create shelter, or maybe you make them so that they can build, fill them with sand, because they're hollow, and you can make little seawalls out of them, to keep water back, or whatever that may be. But I mean, how fun would that be, just cruising around, dragging nets, pulling in all the plastic, and making something, and then when you show up at a port, here you go, and then hey, you sell them for a certain amount of money each, and so that it keeps you going, keeps you filled up with gas, and keep going.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that's a hell of an idea, and now I feel like I really waste a lot of time looking at pictures of cats on the internet.
No, never a
I,
waste.
dude, I, Brian, what do you? Why are you in the field you're in? You should be out doing things. I, I am prouder and prouder every time we talk. When you, oh my god. Okay, well we're voting for you from now on. I'm not penciling myself in. It's Brian Hamrick, and you're on my vote. So there we go. Good God, I am a useless person.
Hey, let me say, I have a bazillion thoughts and ideas. My problem is, it's just I have no means to even start these things. If I were to, I'm one of those kind of guys where like I'm being chased by the financial cheetah, and if I turn right and left, he's going to cut me off at the corner, and I'm going to get eaten. So it's just, that's the hard part.
And I love the fact that like even last week you brought up the cheetah in the COVID being caught by COVID. The what was it? Oh, yeah, the people who couldn't ride bikes on the trail but they could hike. And
Right.
so yeah, the cheetah will kill you. The COVID cheetah will kill you. But if you walk, then it's like having sleeping in front of the bear and playing dead. So I love the analogy, and I think it's awesome. And you've made me feel like a much more useless person because I I think of things like I want to go do things and ride my skateboard. And wow, I
Oh,
I'm.
hey, I went and skated today at lunch.
Did you? I hate you.
Yeah, I went to the little skate park locally, the little tiny one, and rolled around and got a couple of banks, kick turns, and that kind of thing around.
Yeah, nice. My back is actually feeling pretty good. I will probably be, as long as I stay on this course, I'll be getting it strengthened up. I'll be able to roll around here soon too. But I'm not
Oh
doing
yeah, that's
anything to risk
awesome.
it.
And I'll admit that I cannot ride skateboards. Never
That's
been
all
able
right.
to.
Nope,
Never been able to.
I can actually attest to that, and I'm pretty sure we weren't even drunk when you tried to ride my skateboard in my apartment.
I was probably stone cold, almost sober.
Yep, almost, but we could have been high.
I was
So
probably stoned. I mean,
yeah, we were
come on
probably
now.
pretty high. In
I mean,
fact,
that was a natural state of being at one point.
I was gonna say, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah. So well, excellent question, and excellent feedback, gentlemen. And I now feel completely worthless, and I ponder, the shapes of potato chips when I eat them, and now I have something to aspire to, and Wow. I feel really, really stupid now. But that's awesome. And so Brian, thanks for making me feel like lesser of a person.
But and as I actually really like Brian's idea. I'm like thinking about it,
Dude, I know. I'm
about
like
cinder
totally
blocks.
I'm like sitting here. I'm like,
It's
yeah,
like yeah,
why are we not doing
it's
this? And I'm trying to think of ways to
well,
make it happen.
because you
Oh,
don't
maybe,
even need to worry about.
maybe we could do this as a Kickstarter type thing where you put together the whole thing and start it happening.
Well, yeah. All right. So, um, okay.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
probably not the best guy to leave that with because I'll uh I'll space it out and then the next thing, what were we doing?
yeah.
So, but I'll try. But yeah, dude, I mean seriously, it's that was just a great idea. It's like, wow.
It's
Uh
freaking fantastic.
so yeah, no, I yeah. And so wow, cool. All right. So now that that's out there and I'm feeling like lesser of a human being, but
Oh,
still
come on now.
I aspire to be in that. So that's awesome. No, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time, dude. It's what I do. Um, and I have too much time on my hands. So, okay. So moving forward, um, why am I getting weird texts? Oh yeah. Um, sorry, I'm paying attention to text in the middle of the show. Oh my god. Okay. Matt, throw it at
You
us.
said moving forward. Let's take a few steps back into stupidity here. And
Oh,
so
regression. I'm all for
I
regression.
I'm always like the person that's like, oh man, do you remember when this restaurant had blah blah blah? Do you remember when Wendy's had that all you can eat salad bar, chili bar thing going on
Oh
for like
yeah.
$5?
Wow, dude,
You
that's
could make a. I love Mexican food, and you could make taco salads at a Wendy's.
Yeah. Yep. I do remember.
Yeah,
Oh my god. That
they
was a
don't have
really
that
long time
anymore.
ago. No, no, they
Do
don't
you
have that
remember when
anymore.
Taco Bell had taco lights?
no.
Crispy shelled flour shelled tacos. They were the
No.
best thing ever. They weren't around that long, and I they were fantastic. I love them. I love a good crispy flour taco shell.
Taco
And it,
tortilla.
exactly, man.
And by the way, happy Cinco de Mayo. So there we go. That's out there.
Thank you.
So, all right. So basically, I'm hearing a lot of ideas coming out of the past from being pretty high and centered around fast food.
Well, not just fast food. Uh, I'm sure there's other things, but that was just off the top of my head here because I didn't think it was going to be my subject.
Oh.
So I didn't really delve into it too much, but here we are. And
So now we're
here's another thing. How come there's not a what is it? Straw Hat Pizza is not in my area. There's some to the south of me, and some to the north, but I have to drive hours to go to a Straw Hat Pizza.
well, and it's a
I
West
don't know
Coast
why.
chain, so
I don't know why I'd want to do that, but
yeah,
I
they aren't that
can.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's God, what was and I don't know if anybody else remember this. I remember there was a place I want to say it was Round Table maybe that made what was called a Priazzo.
Yep,
Do you
I
remember?
do. I think it was Round Table.
What
And
was it?
it was like literally a pizza pie. It was the most dense. It was like almost like a Chicago style in a way, but it was thin dough and then just cheese and meat and sauce and cheese and meat and sauce and cheese and then they covered it with a little thin crust, and then put more sauce and more cheese and meat, and it was like a pizza pie, and it was the
Wow.
most amazing. Oh my god! You could eat like maybe one or two slices, and this was back when I used to get really high and eat a lot of fast food, and trust me, it it would fill you. Two pieces, you'd be like, "Oh my god, I can't eat anymore."
That sounds fantastic.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
amazing. So basically, you're talking about maybe making a restaurant that brings back all these uh, past ideas that actually did well, but then they just discontinued them because they're probably lost leaders.
Uh, no, because I am done working in restaurants. From even if I'm the idea guy,
Well,
but I think that Taco Bell should bring back the Taco Light, and they should open up some a Shakey's or a Straw Hat here. Someone else, not me. So I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. If they want to do it, I will buy their food. I
okay.
mean, just throwing it out there. Here's another one. Do you remember when McDonald's had like these special dipping sauces that they don't have anymore?
Um, I
Like a holiday one, like cranberry.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Like an apple spice one or something.
wow, no, I don't. Uh, just because I never really did much of the dipping sauce stuff anyway, so but now I feel I've lost out on that, and I feel like lesser of a human being. So thanks.
Sure.
Thanks. I now have not lived enough because I don't know enough about dipping sauces, and my recycling abilities and wow, I really wasted a lot of my life. This is awesome. Thanks. I feel like a huge failure at 54 years old.
Wait, I'm talking about dipping sauces that they no longer make, and you're the failure. I think.
I I've never experienced this. My bucket list is never going to be fulfilled now because I
Well,
didn't get to taste. Huh?
I'm just going to tell you that I'm not sure that missing out on anything that McDonald's did is bad. Now, I'll tell you this much. You know, I have the funniest, stupidest thing ever. So they at one point in time when my daughters were young, they had these McDonald's toys, and they were like all because I guess there was a Barbie movie out, and there was a little boom box, and when you push the button, it said, "So much fun is saying it. So much fun, just can't stop. Ooh, ooh Barbie." And I don't know what they did to that thing, but I don't care how many years we would dig through a toy box and we would pull it out, and anytime you touched it, it's still playing.
Yep.
5, 6, 7 years later. And anyway, and so my wife at one point in time threw it out, and I'm like, "Hey, where is that thing?" She's like, "I threw it out." I'm like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, like $40 on eBay.
I was gonna
Like,
say that's an eBay item.
anyway,
Oh my god.
it was just the funniest thing. But those are little things that I could kind of semi remember as being hilarious things. Now you've triggered my memory about what about was it Shakey's Pizza?
Oh.
They always played like the old school movies, and you could watch them through the glass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's I think Straw Hat used to do it too, but Shakey's is that's where I learned
Shakey's
it.
was the
I
ones that
love
really did a
Laurel
lot
and
of that.
Hardy.
And
Yeah, and they would always it was like a Laurel and Hardy and what are the other guys? The Larry Moe and Curly.
right, yeah, the Three Stooges,
Three Stooges.
which
Yeah.
were slowly becoming yeah, and now the one on certain and anybody else listening, like especially people in Ireland that we love because we're now number one in Ireland. Thank you so much.
Woohoo!
Um, Shakey's Pizza was a very small restaurant chain. I think it was basically in California, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember any other places that I've ever seen one.
Yeah,
It may have gone up the coast a little. I'm not sure.
yeah, but it stayed
But
California.
yeah.
Um, so and but yeah, and I remember the one on Saratoga Sunnyvale Road on
Yep.
on Saturday, Fridays and Saturdays, and I think Sunday afternoons. They had the big screen. Remember they had that big
Uh-huh.
movie screen, and yeah, they always showed those and like parents. That was the place like before Chuck E. Cheese, which is this anybody who doesn't know what Chuck E. Cheese is, it's a kid's
Right.
pizza.
That's where all the paper we recycled went to
Oh, is
to
it
make pizza. Or just a
to make
cardboard.
pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I used to actually think that they had decent pizza there. Well, now I know why. It was made from an old shoe and recycled paper. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, and but that was like the first place where like I really remember like kids would just be running like balls out across the restaurant, back and forth, screaming and yelling, playing, pinball games,
Yeah.
and you just were going nuts in there. And then the parents, they had all these just big bench tables, like picnic tables, and they'd sit there and they'd drink their beer and eat pizza and watch their kids wear themselves out and slipping and falling and killing themselves. So,
The good old days, man.
well, you got to mimic the Three Stooges.
Well, of course.
Listen up, shadowheads. Um, so
Oh
yeah,
man,
no.
that's the place that I learned to love root beer.
Oh
Just like my
no,
hero Snoopy.
A and
Oh,
W.
okay. Okay. No, I've got the best root beer that is almost impossible to find. Hires root beer.
Oh yes, that is good root
There
beer.
is just something so good about that one.
Yeah, but now remember back in the day, A and W used to sell the root beer by the gallon.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
Oh my gosh, you get a Mama and Papa burger and all that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. Oh yeah. I remember growing up. I'd get the little what they call it, the little pal or something. The kids burger was a little anyway. But then I grew up. I got older, and I remember we were going on a road trip. I think to Lake Tahoe, and my dad goes, "You want the Mama burger?" And I was like, "What? I can get a bigger burger? Oh my god! I've grown up. This is it. I've peaked. Oh, the only things left is a Papa burger, and God forbid, because once you hit the Papa burger, everything's downhill. So,
Yeah.
still to this day, have not had a Papa burger because I know it's all over. Probably get hit by a bus, and so there we go. Um, yeah. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
and root beer floats. So there we go, dude. Now I'm hungry.
In a glass mug.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
Fast food
Oh
joint.
yeah. Speaking of glass mugs with root beer, remember Marriott's Great America? The guy would slide that thing, that nickel, cost you a nickel to get a big thing of root beer.
Yep, yep. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, but didn't it cost you like $1 just to get in that place? Like
I don't know.
the restaurant? I remember because I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's only a nickel." Yeah, but you got to do this and because my dad was always, cheap bastard. So,
Yeah, what are
uh,
you gonna do?
uh,
Um,
wow, memories. Yeah,
So
we're
I
fading
had
out.
that down south at Knott's Berry Farm.
yeah.
You get a sarsaparilla though in the saloon. Like
Ah,
I remember being like 7, 8 years old and drinking a sarsaparilla with my dad at the bar at Knott's Berry Farm, and just how grown up am I here drinking my sarsaparilla? Not a root beer. I mean, this is the hard stuff, man.
yeah, dude. It's raw.
Mm.
It's uncut.
It's yeah. I mean, cowboys drink it. I mean,
Yeah, but Cowboys also spit in spittoons right next to the bar and other things. So there you go.
eh,
It was
right
sanitary.
guys,
But
right guys.
coronavirus didn't kill them, did it?
Nope.
Nope. All right. I'm just saying, I'm throwing it out there. That's and okay. Oh,
Just scarlet fever and
yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Okay. So quick question. What the hell is this murder hornet thing? I haven't even had a chance to look at it. You know what? And now that we're
I'm not dealing with that. That's my thought.
They're huge. They're huge and scary. They're like 2 inches long or something like that. And
are we sure? Okay, and I just want to say maybe these are just the killer bees that have been migrating for years up from Mexico.
And they
That,
got because they're strong.
and they're steroided out.
no, no, these are.
And they're pissed because it's taken them this long and we've been predicting it and they're like, we're working on it. We're working on it. So they've been getting bigger and stronger and they're like, we finally made it. And now they're pissed and they're murdering us.
Well, luckily they've only been spotted in like Washington and British Columbia.
Okay. Well,
So
Pacific Northwest, there's, yeah, man.
maybe a winter will kill them off and it'll be good.
Yeah. Well, that or I'm going to get myself a shotgun. Maybe one of those, like, have you seen those assault guns?
Well,
It's like you pour salt into it. It's like a little mini tiny shotgun, but you use it on it's called bug assault.
Yeah, the fly shooters.
Those are so fun.
oh, what? No, where? Oh, I got to get one.
You can get them on Amazon, but it's like a little mini kind of shotgun thing. But you pour table salt into it, and the salt, becomes like pellets from a true shotgun, and you kill bugs around your house. It's called bug-a-salt. Bug assault.
Oh my gosh. So then you just end up with a bunch of salt all over your house and
Yeah, but that's. I mean, I'll tell you, it doesn't splatter the bug. You don't have to keep a nasty fly swatter around,
yeah.
and you get some marksmanship, skills.
Yeah, right. So that way when the
Uh,
when they when
so since I can't get out to the range, I can keep up on my skills with this thing, huh?
killing off murder hornets, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Except for these things, like I said, they're big, and
Wait, okay, I'm googling a murder hornet now because I gotta see one.
If I ever saw one,
I would lift up my skirt and scream like a girl and run back into the house.
exactly, yes.
Oh, dude, these are not cool looking little bugs, man.
They're like the size of locusts.
Oh, serious, dude. There's one on this guy's arm right here. Oh, that's just yeah, they're big.
Yeah. And one of those survival guys that there's footage of some guy that let one sting him, and he's like, it's as if you just let like Mike Tyson sock you in the jaw.
Oh, dude.
Is what it feels like from a sting. It's just pain beyond belief.
Wow, there's there's a dude holding one in his hand right here. Why are these people holding these? Why? What? Why? That's like people who handle snakes. It's wrong. It's so wrong.
But the little non-poisonous snakies are cute.
No, they're not. They're no legs, no feet, no toes. They need to die. And here's a murder hornet killing a mouse.
Yeah.
In just seconds after experts warn they can be fatal to humans.
Yeah.
It says watch the video. I'm watching the video. This isn't good. I shouldn't be watching this.
No.
Why are you making me do this? But it's right here. I'm gonna have to watch it.
6 months. You've got 6 months before they hit the Midwest, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. They're gonna like California too much. Oh, dude.
Oh God. If they come here, I will never go outside again.
What do you mean if they come there? They're already there. They're just north yet. Dude, this thing is. What's it gonna do? Eat the mouse?
Who knows?
Okay. So yeah, I'm caught up on that now. Sorry. So yeah. So okay. There. It's off my Google, and now I'm going to have nightmares for weeks on end. No, not really, because you know what? They're going to get killed by coronavirus. Boom! Double whammy from China, taking it back. That's American ingenuity right there. Yeah.
You think
Oh, making
you,
America great again.
you think they imported the murder wasp to battle the coronavirus?
Possibly.
There you go.
Yeah. You know what? It was actually a CIA plan. They knew they were
Okay.
sneaking over the murder wasp or corn hornets, whatever they are, cornholes. And so the CIA started the coronavirus as a preemptive. So when they get here, they're going to get somebody that's got full blown COVID, and then they're going to be and die. That's my theory.
That's the long con, huh?
Dude, that's how it works. This is how my mind works. See, I don't come up with great ideas like Brian about saving, homeless people with huge recycled Lego bricks and seawalls. No, I come up with conspiracy theories about the CIA killing people to prevent a murder wasp invasion. There we go. So,
See, what you've got to do is you've got to allow that creative juice to just jump over into other genres. That's how I do it. I have the same crazy thoughts about that. I just was thinking, hey, we can start making a new song. I don't know why she swallowed that fly. We got the corona to catch the bee. They sent the bee to kill the corona. Whatever.
oh my
So
God.
I can go there, but just then you start thinking about the crazy ideas of what kind of somebody ought to, if we can put a man on the moon, we can do this, and then play with it, and then all of a sudden something out of those 100 thoughts comes out good. I look at the videos of how much plastic gets shoved into the ocean, and I'm like, hey, I've always wanted to be a pirate.
Yes.
So I could, so
Plastic pirate.
I scoop up all the plastic, I put it into a little, churner thing that grinds it up and turns it into pellets. And then it goes through, and I'm making a whole bunch of these little brick things. Then I pull into a port to refuel, and I've got all these bricks. And now I either sell them, hand them out, whatever, and say, hey, here's what you guys threw into the ocean. Stop doing that, but here, use these to build a house. Anyway.
Stop doing that because I made this out of it, so now it's clean. And you're anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So stop making me clean up after you. I ain't your mom.
Then pretty much.
Now give me money.
I'm still going with my CIA conspiracy. Which by the way, has anybody watched The Blacklist at all?
No.
My mom really likes that show. I don't watch a lot of TV, so I just
I watch
Did
like
you say
hardly
your mom?
no TV, but I will tell you this much: my wife got me hooked on it. She's like, "Oh, let's just watch it." We had some time. This was like last year sometime, and I'm like, I don't like watching these. Dude, the best show freaking ever. I'm like, oh no, we're watching the next one. Oh no, we're watching the next one. Why aren't we watching the next one? We need to be watching the next one. We all of a sudden we were completely caught up with the entire series within like a few weeks. And I don't do that. I mean, it's just oh my god, it was crazy. So anyway, just food for thought. All right, so yeah, so okay, so now we've handled murder wasp and or what are murder hornets? Wasp hornets? I can't remember now. Anyway, big giant bugs that scare the crap out of me, and we've resolved that Brian has come up with a solution to save pretty much half the world and the homeless population, while I have forgotten to change my underwear on a couple days. So there's that. Oh yeah, I have a topic, and but both are excellent ideas there, guys, and thank you very much for that. And no, I do think Matt, there is some value in a restaurant that you could call it the bring back, and you for like a month or so they specialize in some kind of
Oh.
like the
You did a rotating menu.
ooh.
see
That might be a hit, my friend. That would be
because you could do during like during kids like soccer season or whatever, like baseball or whatever, um, do the Shakey's thing on Friday, Saturday nights.
Yeah.
Just show old movies. Although, I mean,
And then, oh, dude, hey, just because it just popped in my head, does anybody remember Der Wiener Schnitzel?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that place, yeah. First time I ever had a kraut dog. Amazing. So, okay, sorry, I didn't mean to take away from you there, Matt. I just,
oh no, now I'm thinking about how we had a Wiener Schnitzel, lost a Wiener Schnitzel, got another Wiener Schnitzel, and then it went out of business and is now a barbecue place. It also
hot
sells
dogs.
Mexican food. It's fantastic.
Oh, well, there you go. All right, so, okay, yeah, okay, I got a topic, and it's yeah, okay, so my idea was, and well, we're actually, damn it, now we're out of time. Great.
Don't we have about six? Don't we have 6 minutes?
Oh, that's right, because I started this early. Okay, haha, thanks, editing time. All right, so my topic is, thank you, by the way, uh, random acts of kindness. Do you do them or do you just let it go?
Well,
Uh,
I mean, I think it's just like, if you start getting, um, kind of thoughtful about those things, I think natural opportunities to do that come up. A couple of nights ago, I had to we feed our missionaries from
Mm-hmm.
our church, and so my wife's like, "Oh, let's just go down to the dollar store and get some, the throwaway kind of Tupperware type stuff, the I don't know Ziploc or whatever, and then that way we don't have to worry about getting anything back." And I said,
Right.
"Okay, I'll run down there." And I go down there, and some guy, goes in front, and he drops like $8 down, and she's like, "Well, what's this for?" He goes, "I just paid for somebody's stuff," and my thing was literally $2. And she's like, "Oh, well, that's going to be $2.12." I'm like, she's, "Oh no, never mind." And I'm like, "I don't need somebody to pay for the shoes. That's how it works." I'm like, "Okay," And so people just kind of started, giving a little bit of money here and there, and so I'm pretty sure 6 to 8 different people had their little $4 and $5 dollar store things paid for, and it was
Right.
just a random little thing that started, and it kind of cascaded. So it's kind of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, no, that and that's cool, and I'm totally with that. Matt.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like consciously go out of my way to do random acts of kindness. They like Brian says, I think the moments just pop up and you just do something for someone that needs a hand.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
that's
So you just throw it in when
and someone needs a hand, you help them.
right. And yeah, okay.
And don't thank me because hey man, I might need a hand. And I mean, you can thank me, but that's not why I'm doing it.
That and that's exactly where that's where one of my I've got a little sub questions here that went with it. Okay, so like okay, yeah, and I totally get what you're saying, and yeah, you just you know, and honestly, that's why I think we're friends because I value these values in you guys, um, and and I know like you would do that, and because I do the same thing, um, and like now, okay, here's something we this was several years back. Um, I was with my girls and I was playing around on Facebook and I saw this thing about these guys who went up and saw this homeless person and they went and they said, "Come on, we're gonna buy you a meal," and they did all these nice things for him. But and I was like, "Oh, that's nice." So I was like letting the girls watch it. And as I said, this is what it's all about. This is what you do. You go and help somebody. And so, and I think it was my youngest. She just looked at me and goes, "Aren't you just supposed to do that and not tell people about it?" And I was like, "Oh, ho, ho, whoa!"
Yeah, I mean,
So she's learned.
And I was like, I mean, totally out of the blue, you know. And trust me, if you've seen this kid at Christmas time or birthdays, you would not think that that would come out of her mouth. Um, but- well, I mean, you know how we all are when we're kids, like, oh my god, I got presents.
When you get presents, that's everything goes out the window. That's
Yeah,
mine.
pretty
That's
much.
mine. That's mine. That's mine. Stay the hell away from my cake. That's mine.
Yeah.
Sorry for drop the stay the heck away from my cake. How's that? Yeah. I'm doing really well.
Yeah, Matt, you
I
have
curse
held
like a
your tongue.
sailor.
You have held your tongue amazingly. It's awesome.
You know, and that years of working as a cook, not dealing with the public, you know,
Wow.
really gets that.
Is somebody in the bathroom?
No,
Not.
Yeah, because it sounded like you just unzipped your fly.
that would be a big fly.
I know.
I was zipping my little laptop baggy thing closed. So my apologies.
I know. Oh well, that's I was you took the joke right away from me because I was gonna say that is one big zipper. So well, hats off to you, sir. But so yeah, there's the lewdness, and yeah, that's me. So anyway, yeah, so yeah, and my thing was, I mean, it's yeah, you don't advertise it, and yeah, you don't really talk about it, you don't brag about it. You go along and you feel good about doing what you do. You do a little something, yeah, like this one guy, $8, whatever. Okay, just a random amount of money. Hey, Random Kristen show. Okay, um, but either way, yeah. And I've done that. Like I've had I paid for something. It was I got a $5 bill. They're like trying to hand me back a dollar and something change. I'm like, just keep it, use it for somebody who needs it later. And oh no, no. I'm like, no, seriously, just do it. You know? And then like I've had people get mad at me. They're like, dude, why didn't you take your change? I'm like, it, they'll use it for somebody. And no, I don't do that at every place I go to, but like, places I'm at in town or, that I frequent a lot that I know they will do something like that, yeah, I'm gonna do the little pay it forward thing or whatever, because I've been that guy where you're like 50 cents short and you're like, oh my god, I really need these potato chips, and there's been that person that has left extra cash and they'll be like, you know what, somebody paid a little extra, we got it covered, don't worry about it. And I'd be like, yes, now I get my jalapeno potato chips. But and
What kind of potato chips?
jalapeno.
Because that reminds me,
Uh-oh.
another thing that's gone are these hoppin' jalapeno potato chips that were these crispy ones that had like an alligator on the package. They don't make them anymore. What was that?
I said Izod potato chips.
Izod potato chips.
No, they're not that fancy.
No.
Crunch taters.
Yeah, you sure about that, Matt? Or was that also back when you used to get really high?
Oh, it was. But
did the alligator talk to you?
There's a really great combination. You could take the hoppin' jalapeno chip with peanut M&M and a Pepsi.
Oh my god! Now I remember.
Yeah.
Because I remember you doing that one night.
Yeah.
And I was like, what in the hell are you doing? Because that's just really gross. And you're like, no, it isn't. Try it. And I was like, well, okay, well, it's not that bad.
No,
but we were pretty high. So,
and I learned to do that when I was the first pseudo construction job I had. In the morning, it would really angry up the blood and get you ready to roll.
All right.
For the day.
Yeah. Well, and so now we have dietary supplements. We have random acts of kindness. We have restaurant chains, I think, that we've covered. And And then of course we all realize that we're gonna have to vote for Brian for for
For
president,
something.
pretty much. I mean,
For governor.
governor, governor, roll it, mate. Um, yeah, and we pretty much proved that I've wasted most of my life, and
Hey,
so I'm just saying.
You're not
Uh,
done yet.
when I can't come up with ideas like Brian's here, I'm feeling pretty low. So, so yeah, I do feel left out of the world. So what can I say? And
You're fine.
but you know what? It's time for us to just take a break now, and we're gonna relax because that's what Frankie says to do. And so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna bid adieu till Thursday. If you gentlemen will be willing to join us, and like I said, is we're gonna do a little Mother's Day edition. Nothing major, just salute to the old moms of the world that brought us in here, and instead of leaving us up in heaven where it was peaceful, we were at one. We had no questions but only answers. So thanks, Mom. Thanks for bringing me to Earth.
thanks a lot.
All right, guys. Appreciate you being here. The country of Ireland, thank you because, yeah, you've been paying attention and somebody's been paying attention for the past hour or so. So thank you so much for watching on YouTube Live. Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Anchor.fm. Thank you, Lyle the Time, for playing some good music today. Appreciate it. And keeping the board running. Guys, we will see you in a few days. Enjoy yourselves. Watch out for the murder wasp hornet thing that's flying around and Corona. So,
That's right.
and happy Cinco de Mayo, especially if you're in Ireland because it's over with now and you're probably hungover. So, there we go. All right, kids. Have a great day. We'll talk to you. Peace out.
Are we clear?
Oh, yeah. Now we're done. And
Right
I'm
on, man.
trying to get this to stop in stream. There it is.